Jamaica now in Falmouth on the north coast of Jamaica. That's where American Mark Gibson is on a work trip there. He works for an NGO called Sustainable Innovation Initiatives, and he's been trying to leave Jamaica. He joins us now. Good morning to you, sir. What are you seeing? What are your thoughts right now? What are you trying to do to get out?
Yeah. As you can see behind me, we still just have tropical storm force winds. So I'm not yet in shelter. But this is where we've settled. I started on Wednesday when it was first announced and made it with a rental car to Montego Bay and waited flights and made it as far as the gate, actually waiting to board the plane when we were told it was canceled on Sunday morning. So it's been a scramble to find safe lodging, a place to bunker down since then. But thankfully now doing just that here in Falmouth.
Oh my goodness. Well, how are you preparing personally, and what guidance have you been given about how to hunker down and what to do if things get worse?
Yeah, for now, the most of the guests have been asked to bunker down in their rooms. We've been given water bottles, some snacks and things to work through. But those who don't feel safe in their rooms, there is some possibility of the rooms being breached, just like these glass doors behind me may not make it through the storm today. So I myself, I'll be heading down to the shelter actually, just as I wrap up with you guys today, as the weather's just now intensifying after many days of waiting.
And do you have good access, Mark, to current information about where the storm is and when it's expected to make landfall there in Jamaica? Do you think people on the island are getting that word that it's been delayed?
Yeah, I mean it's been doing that since Wednesday. When I got the notice on Wednesday afternoon that this is a tropical storm now and this is going to quickly intensify. Initially, we were told that it would hit as soon as Friday, right? So it's just been a fascinatingly slow build, but that's also why it's now so strong. Um, yeah, it's yeah, just that we're doing our best to bunker in, and we're just hoping for the best today. And I'll just point out, Falmouth is projected to get the eye of the storm pass over it. So, we're now just putting out as much word to other guests to say, hey, it might be time to head to the shelter and not wait till later when it's a little too rough to change spots.
And Mark, so you were with an NGO. What were you guys doing there, and why did you decide to stay, knowing that this storm was coming?
Yeah. Well, I work across the Caribbean, so I'm no stranger to storms. I work in wildlife conservation in a fairly niche role as a criminologist. And I was on island to represent some of our initiatives at a UN meeting previously. And I was staying to build some projects with the Jamaican government. And yeah, it just came up quick. And then it was a fast scramble to get to Montego Bay and hopefully find a flight out. But yeah, it just didn't work out for us. As far as I understand it, our plane on Sunday was one of the few that was actually canceled. I saw a lot of happy faces on people leaving on Sunday morning, but alas, a plane full of people had to scramble to find resorts and bunker down.
Mark, I've been in Florida ahead of major storms when there's this false sense of security there, that people are so confident, they're out there surfing, they're hanging out. Do you get a sense that the local population is taking this seriously, is trying to find shelter, or they're kind of lackadaisical about it?
Yeah, no, I think people are taking this very seriously. Um, you of course are. I think no matter where you go, are going to find like daredevils who are going to go out and grab a surfboard and see if they can learn some new tricks. But no, as far as I've seen, everyone has really been taking this seriously. Some of it is maybe the guests that at times I've just had to caution them. Many folks have not traveled to the Caribbean before. They're on work holidays, maybe the first time leaving the country, and a lot of folks just don't know what they're in for. So it's just been sharing the word as much as possible, making sure people, if they're on high levels of the building, hopefully they choose to go down to the shelter. because this is about as bad as you could probably expect for a hurricane to hit you. So we're
Yeah.
hopefully going to see people make the right decisions among our tourist community for sure.
Where is home, Mark? And is there anything you want to say to your family here on Connecting America Back Home?
Given my work and lifestyle, I'm one of these digital nomads. But I from time to time will say I hail from Michigan or Indiana. A lot of family and friends back there. So yeah, just wishing them all well. Just let them know that we're going to pull through, and they're following me on social media, as you showed some of the video there. If anyone wants to follow. And maybe just the last thing I'll say is just remember, a lot of us Americans love Jamaica. We do vacations there. And this is going to be a recovery measured in months, not weeks, not days. So if you're able to give the support effort, please do. A lot of people are going to be affected. For my field, I work in wildlife and animal welfare. I'll say, don't forget, a lot of animals are going to be affected. I'm aware some groups are going to be quick on the ground. So if you feel motivated to give and support this effort, we're going to need every bit of the help once we get through this.
What's your handle on Instagram, Mark? If you want to give
Primal
it out.
Ocean.
Primal Ocean.
I used to free dive a lot.
Oh
Okay.
wow, that's amazing. All right, well, you're
Got
right
it.
about the impact being the aftermath and the impact being measured in months. Hopefully, there's enough in place right now, preparedness to keep people safe initially, but then a long, restoration afterward. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and please stay safe and check in. Thanks, Mark.
All right, we want to go back to some live pictures again if we can. 7 right now in Montego Bay. As we've been saying, officials are warning residents to stay home. This Category 5 storm expected to bring 175-mile-an-hour winds, up to 3 feet of rain, just as it sits over the island of Jamaica. We know at least 3 people have already died in connection to getting ready for this storm, 13 others injured. And in Cuba, meantime, 900,000 people there have been ordered to evacuate. Emergency aid is being prepared. It's going to be needed in the coming days as Melissa makes its slow path across the Caribbean.